Good afternoon, everybody. My name is D'Anthony Price. I am the Agricultural and Natural Resource Extension Agent for Jefferson County. I'm here in Monticello, Florida. Today, I'm going to go over some technical assistance resources for farmers. So just a little bit about myself. Like I said, my name is D'Anthony Price. I am actually born and raised from Atlanta, Georgia. So from taking Atlanta, Georgia to all the way to rural North Florida was a complete change, but not too much. In 2020, I graduated from Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College, and that's a college in South Georgia, in Tifton, Georgia. And I graduated with a Bachelor's of Science in Agricultural and Communication. There I learned how to effectively educate communities regarding agricultural and other science-related materials to non-technical audiences. And so with that background, I've been able to use that in my current role. And then recently, in May of 2022, I graduated with a master's in plant and soil science with a focus in sustainable crop production. That was from Alabama A&M University. I am a proud HBCU grad, and through there, I was really able to shift my whole focus to more of the technical side of actually learning how cropping systems work. I focused my crops on sustainable medicinal and ethnical vegetables, but I have experience growing vegetables, fruits, row crops, and everything in between. With that being said, my expertise is sustainable agriculture, organic and conventional cropping systems, community programs in agriculture, science and communication, and minorities in agriculture. My number one goal in life is to change lives, and I truly believe that I can do that through our food system. So, technical assistance, I want you to think about what comes to your mind when you hear the word technical assistance. In my mind, I like to break words down. So, technical, to me, technical 9 out of 10 stands for a topic that requires some thinking. Maybe a scientific topic, and then assistance is helping out. And so when I put two together, it's helping people with technical topics. And so technical assistance refers to the basic service that provides knowledge to producers and landowners. Now, technical assistance is for all industries. It's just not for agriculture, but that's what we're going to focus on today. So, technical assistance for agriculture includes information, technical expertise, and a delivery system for assisting landowners and farmers how to conserve their natural resources. Now, the biggest thing that stuck out to me was technical expertise. When you refer to technical expertise, a lot of people come in different ways, and that comes from outreach, education, and training in science-based. Now, as an agricultural and natural resource extension agent, I am an expertise when it comes to those areas. Now, all of my background is in, sustainable crop production, science, communication, and things of that nature. But I am a expertise in this field. And then it also includes fields that has a continuous progression of advances in that field. So science is a really great example because we are developing new advances in the science field every year. And so you need someone to educate that industry and the people within that industry about those advances. And that's where technical assistance comes in. Now, some examples, it's just not it's just not sharing information face to face. There's so many ways that you can get technical assistance. Site visits. As an ag agent, I do a lot of plant and pest ID, but it also includes the business side of things, the marketing side of things, and so grant writing, agri marketing. And then when you talk about taking your produce or your livestock products, we also have to talk about food safety education. So anything that involves education really relates to technical assistance. Education is a subsector of technical assistance. Now we're going to talk about forms of technical assistance. And we're going to talk about the main one that I know a lot about, extension. So as an extension agent, I give technical advice every day, whether it's through phone calls, emails, text messages, site visits, educational workshops, anything that involves my job is a technical assistance. So we're really going to dive into what is extension and how can extension help you. So what is extension? So we all know each state has a land-grant university. A land-grant university is a university that focuses on teaching, extension, and research within agriculture and life sciences. And so extension is the education and outreach part of land-grant. So to break it down, you have these really, really smart scientists who are at UF, at FAMU, doing this awesome research, and they are writing these scientific articles, they are publishing and everything of that nature. Now, how are we going to get this information from the scientists to the public? And so that's where extension comes in, is we are basically adult educators and also youth educators when you speak about 4-H, but we take that research and we turn it into public information for non-technical audiences. And so what is extension? Extension is the University of Florida's Institute of Food and Agriculture Sciences, is a federal, state, and county partnership dedicated to developing knowledge in agriculture, human and natural resource, and the life sciences, and to make that knowledge accessible to sustain and enhance the quality of human life. I know that's a lot, but the easiest way to say extension is outreach and adult education. We educate communities regarding different topics. As an extension agent, my job is to develop and deliver educational programs to fit that community need. And we have three focuses that we focus on: agriculture and natural resource, family and consumer science, and youth and community development, which is also 4-H. And so we're going to talk a lot about agriculture and natural resource, but when you are referring to a family and consumer science agent, they educate the public about health, business, money management, house management, but also public health, anything that involves family and consumer science. I know everyone took a home ec class growing up, so that agent takes that information and relates it to the community. And then 4-H involves youth development. So now we're going to talk a little bit more about exactly what does an agriculture and natural resource extension agent does. We play a critical role in boosting the agricultural industry, increasing food insecurity, providing rural and urban livelihoods, and promoting agriculture as an engine for economic growth. So my main job is to assist and educate Jefferson County regarding agriculture and natural resources, whether that's working with farmers to help make a more sustainable production, or whether it's working with a homeowner about more horticultural topics, or working with a forester when we're talking about forestry and wildlife management and land management. A ag agent is really an educator, a information provider, a needs assessor, a problem-solving resource for clientele, and works within the agricultural industry, specialists, and other agencies to provide technical assistance regarding agriculture and natural resources. Now, we are best used when you talking about more technical questions. So more about your production system and things of that nature. But we also have agribusiness specialists, marketing specialists. We have specialists in every field, which we will talk about, that can really help individuals. Now, when we talk about programs within Extension, especially the agricultural industry within Extension, we have specialists in every field. We have agronomy specialists, horticulture specialists, plant science, marine science, plant pathology, entomology, livestock, small farms, agribusiness, agri-marketing, community development. When I tell you we have someone with knowledge on each topic, we really do. So not only can we help you on the farm, but we can also help you off the farm when it talks about your business, business planning, really finding markets, and things of that nature. So if an agent doesn't know it, we have someone who does. I said that all the time, and so I can call any specialist within this field to get an answer. And that's the best thing about Extension is we have someone who knows it. It might take a day or two, but we have the answer. And so that's really my favorite part about Extension is we have a specialist in every field. Now I want to talk about some of the programs that the University of Florida has that can really help you as a new farmer, a small scale farmer, or even a large scale farmer, but really someone who's wanting to learn more about the agricultural industry. Now the first program is the Master Gardener. I'm sure a lot of people have heard about it, but the Master Gardener program is an outreach program composed of UF-IFAS education certified volunteers who are trained in horticulture education. So the whole point of a Master Gardener is to be an extension of a agriculture natural resource agent. And so they are your local citizens, 9 out of 10 who are retired, because you are required to complete a 50-hour plus training course and provide required hours. Now, within being a Master Gardener, you are given certified training from a expertise within that field. Certified Master Gardeners serve in their communities by answering phone calls, site visits with local residents, and also participating in community and school garden projects and with youth. I think this is a great way to learn more about just growing your own food, whether it's on a large scale or a small scale. You're really able to learn the science behind horticulture. Horticulture is the science of growing plants, and so learning more about growing plants in general, Master Gardener is a great way to do that. Now, like I said, you are required to have volunteer hours, but it's very rewarding as all of the knowledge you get to it. So if you are interested in learning more about the program, I recommend you locating your county extension office, whether it's in Leon, Jefferson, Wakulla, Gadsden. Each of us have an agent, and you call us and we can give you more information regarding it. Another program that we have is called the Master Beekeeper. And just like it sounds very similar, it's also very similar to the Master Gardener, but this is more if you're interested in learning more about bees. And so you would complete an in-depth online course with each of the 4 levels of this program. And this program is for serious beekeeper who wants to understand more of the technical education when it involves raising bees. So whether it's about the bee itself, improving your beekeeping skills, and you're also able to share your love of beekeeping with others that are also within the same industry. To join this program, you would go online to the Master Beekeeping Program, University of Florida. We have contact information and we have a whole page learning more about it. Like I said, it's very similar to the Master Gardener, but this is online, and you are able to learn more. Now, I will say all levels of beekeeping experience, whether you have none or you have a lot, is welcome. I can tell you, if you think you know a lot, you will learn some new stuff, and if you don't know anything at all, well, then you will learn everything. So I highly do recommend if this program if you want to get into the beekeeping industry. Now I want to highlight our Small Farm and Alternative Enterprises program. This program um, consists of faculty and staff around the state that are involved in small-scale food production and alternative enterprises. As a team, we host farming conferences, assist beginning farmers and ranchers, support local foods, host farmer to farmer networks, but it also serves as a space where new and small scale farmers are able to come and learn and also get technical advice from expertise within the agricultural industry. If you want to learn more about this program, please click the link below or go and research UF Beginning Small Scale Farms. I wanted to take some time out to really speak about some of the programs here in Jefferson County that I am conduct that would really help you get into the agricultural industry. I really focus on two programs. The first one being the Sustainable Agricultural Practices and Community Food Systems here in Jefferson County. My main focus here is to really provide technical assistance when it comes to sustainable and organic agriculture and production. Really assist on backyard and food scale food production, increase community food systems, and enhance the agricultural education here, and then also enhancing environmental stewardship and home horticultural practices here in Jefferson County. By doing that, I conduct workshops and other technical assistant programs that are related to land conservation management, pollinator conservation, filter-friendly landscaping, and environmental education. Now, each county has their own programs, but this really sums up all of the programs within the Panhandle area. But if you call your local county extension office, they will be able to point you in the right direction. The Wakulla Environmental Institute, aka WEI. This is a wonderful program that is located in Tallahassee. It is a partnership with the TCC Tallahassee Community College, and it is the Urban Farming and Entrepreneurship Training Program through the WEI. It's a 12-week course, and you are able to learn hands-on experience of how to start and operate a small farm business, from the technical side of learning actually how to grow the crops, crop management, also with the marketing, business, and financing side. I highly do recommend this if you are new to starting your farm or wanting to learn more. That is the key with the agricultural industry, is there's always resources out there, programs, workshops, training programs, things of that nature, that you're really able to learn more technical expertise in this field. Now, there is a cost to this, but there's also scholarships that fund for Tallahassee residents. If you're not a Tallahassee resident, I still recommend you reaching out because they might have other scholarships that I'm not aware of. But like I said, it is a 12-week course. Some is hands-on, actually at the farm learning, and then some workshops are online. And so you're really able to have that hybrid schedule to really best fit your needs. If you want more information, there is a email and also phone number. Alexis is the program. She's a wonderful program administrator. So I highly do recommend this program. I'm also going to highlight some other technical assistant resources that will really benefit, especially on the finance side. The first is USDA. Each USDA has an office in each county. And so I will first start there. USDA will be able to really help you when you're talking about um, Farm Service Agency and the Natural Resource Conservation Service. The first person you can contact besides your county local agents is Savannah Turner. She is the beginning farmer and rancher coordinator for the state of Florida. And so I have listed her contact information there. But within USDA, they have two agencies. Farm Service Agency, and that's where you would go to get first your farm number. That's very important to have a farm number because that allows you to get farm loans, farm grants, and other assistance. And they also help with disaster assistance after natural disasters. And then and Natural Resource Conservation Service. They are widely known and they provide financial and technical assistance and easement programs for conservation on working lands. Their whole mission is to promote more conservation systems. They help with cost share programs. A cost share program is when the agency pays a lump sum of the money to help you. Those really help farmers around this area. And then they also help develop conservation plans. So really being able to being more sustainable when you're talking about farming or land management. Some other technical resources that are available is through the Florida Department of Agriculture. They provide cost share programs when it's related to best management practices, BMPs. And so currently they're actually working on a BMP manual for small scale farming and beginning farmers. So that would really assist when that comes out, but I highly encourage you to contact them. The Risk Management Agency, they assist with federal crop insurance. So that's really important, especially if you're farming on a larger scale, once disasters or anything of that nature come about, and they have special programs for beginning farmers. The Rural Development, so they really assist in when you're talking about, like the word says, rural development. So they also do provide loans and grants and technical assistance, but they are focused on rural housing, technology, and community development. I want to thank you all very much for taking the time out to listen to my presentation. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me or your local extension office. And I highly encourage you to use us. Our job is to assist you. We do provide technical assistance. So if you need any help throughout the way of encouraging your agricultural business, please let me know. Thank you so much and have a great night.